people. Hopefully everybody got it. This is going to be a live, and what I'm going to do is general messages, just see what I get for each zodiac sign. I'm not sure how, if I'm going to do it like coffee time tarot, or if I'm going to be doing it, who knows. My reading is the way you guys know I change on how I read all the time. So I do feel it's going to be a different one, but I did feel like doing this one. So let's start out with, we are in Pisces season. So you guys can say hi when you come on if you want, but I won't be answering any questions until the end. And at the end, it's just going to be a one single card draw. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. We are in Pisces season. All right, let's focus on Pisces. Just general messages. All right, we've got zodiac sign Aries. I think it was actually back in Aries season. It was actually about Pisces that we're sitting here thinking about taking action. I'm telling you what, this is something that's going to be a general theme for every single zodiac sign from the middle of February all the way through March, and it's not going to stop. It is not going to stop. I think everybody's going to kind of catch a breather in May, but Pisces, you guys are not any different here as far as taking action. Matter of fact, some of you have already leapt into action is what I'm feeling. And you know what? I was sitting here contemplating, because this is not like me just to come on just to do the zodiac signs like this, but I guess I'll probably figure it out as I am doing the readings. All right, what could this be about? What, for the zodiac sign Pisces, what do you possibly have on your mind that you're going to be taking action on here pretty soon? All right, for some, we've got the rose. I feel this is an offering. It says romance in the air. Okay. Nope. Okay. For some Pisces, it's showing me the wedge. That is somebody trying to come between two people, or it's, you know, some of you, I'm hearing family on this. Okay. Somebody's trying to come between family members. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Now what I'm doing is just getting general messages for Pisces right now. Okay. So and the theme of it is, back in Aries season, you'd already been thinking about taking action on this and decided to take action on it. Okay. That's what I'm getting. So anyway, some of you, it's got to have to do with love, and you're getting ready to take an action forward in this. Others of you, it's someone's trying to come between you, a friend, or something you want. I actually think it's within your family. I think it's, yeah, within your family. Others of you Pisces are getting ready to give the boot. People, places, and things that are no longer serving you, and that's not in a bad way. It's actually serving and increase your efforts. You want to achieve your goals. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily what it's about, but if you heard that message and it sounded like you, then take it, you know. But what I'm really feeling from this is, really, this is about, we're starting on Pisces first, because happy birthday, Pisces. And I'm going to go through each zodiac sign. I won't be answering any questions. I'll look over and say hi to everybody, and then I'm going to get right back on it. Because for some reason, I think what it is because I don't think zodiac signs, all general, everybody's got the feeling to jump, but you're not necessarily sure. Not that it's not you're sure what to jump on, it's how to go about doing it. I'm telling you right now, this week, if you guys did not watch the Coffee Time Tarot, this week is the week to sit back right before you get ready to jump into action. Really really look at everything in a clear mind, without your head spinning and overthinking things. Okay, this is not a week to be overthinking. Also, with the wedge showing up here connected with Pisces, and this could be vice versa. Pisces, if you are doing any of this whatsoever as far as being part of a wedge, you need to stop doing this. But I really think this is being towards Pisces. And what I'm getting from this right here, this is what you're supposed to be contemplating on now, because actually for Pisces, really take a couple weeks on this before you just jump. That's what I get. Romance is in the air. Okay. Really sit down and look at all the angles on it. Not saying it's bad, but really, don't put don't put rose colored glasses on with people. See them for who they are, accept them for who they are, and go from there. But now's not quite it. You're getting ready to take action. Others of you, it has to do with the wedge, whether it's family, friends, lovers. It could be any of the above, but I'm really hearing the family spectrum on this one. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. That one's standing out. Definitely before you just jump. And see, I'm a Scorpio, so I instantly saw a stinger. But for you Pisces, you guys have got the fish. You guys it doesn't, I'm not an astrologer, but I tell you what, I have sit here and I have met tons of Pisces and tons of Gemini. Pisces, you guys are quite similar, very similar to Gemini, you guys have the dual. You're able to, you know, switch back and forth. Okay, with this one and kind of go with the flow. But see, the Pisces has the one up because being a water sign, you're able to go with the flow. You're being asked to go with the flow on this and not to take action quite yet. The other one is giving the boot. People, places, and things that are not serving you soulfully in your life. And some of you, it's not serving literally your family. It's not serving your surroundings and environment. What? Hi, guys. So definitely Pisces, that's what I'm getting here. Let me see. One more for Pisces. Oh, okay, Pisces. There could, for some of you. Do you see we've got Aries right here? This is a short reading for Pisces. Do you see Aries? The ram? Lucky cookie. We've got another ram. A very stubborn person. Okay. It's time to take action on this. Some of you will actually be taking action against an Aries person, or it involves an Aries person that may be the wedge. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And this person could be very aggressive. Make sure that it's not you, Pisces, that's doing this, but I do feel with the double Aries, because this did. Some of you, it started back in Aries season. Some of you, it actually involves an Aries. I'm going to tell you right now, take a minute before you take in, I call it spider monkey. Because Pisces, you guys are pretty even, Steven. But when I tell you what, when there's a point, once you hit that don't mess with me button, that's it. It's like, it's on. That's what you're being. It's time to take action. Yes, it is time to take action. But I'm telling you, for this week, sit back. Don't take action on it quite yet. You already know what you're going to do. If you've got somebody, you need to clean some stuff out, people, places, and things. You got love on your brain and you need to express yourself, or some of you, it's about gut intuition. You just know it's coming. But really, this is just take this week and really center yourself and really think things. Okay, hold on. Let me revert here. Don't overthink, but think clearly without rose-colored glasses. You don't need to have the rose-colored glasses. I'm making sure I can see everybody here. Okay, so that's definitely, so Aries is definitely going to be involved with some of you Pisces. It's not, and some of you, it has to do with you decided to take this action back in Aries season. All right, I want to, for the love spectrum here. All right, we'll just do the romantical deck real quick, and then I will be moving on to Aries, just real quick messages. All right. Here. This is the romantical deck. And with this one right here, I have been noticing I've been reading more of the oracle cards reversed. Okay, this, before you take action, this is what you need to do. If you have the love spectrum going on, okay, which is romance is in the air, you're feeling it. But there might be a hot moment. And like I said, you guys, if Pisces, if you didn't catch the first part, this totally has nothing to do with love over here. It's different scenarios. And you're being asked to definitely not to be that stubborn person yourself. But I really think that is somebody, because we've got double Aries here. Okay. So anyway, it says you deserve love. You are lovable. It's reversed. Now, if it has to do with the love spectrum, and that's where you're sitting right now, where you're feeling kind of upside down, that you may not feel like you are deserving love, but you are lovable. Okay, this is talking about romance. This is not just like family, friends. Well, it could be friends. For some of you, it could be friends coming together, and it becomes what I call romantical. Okay, but this right here is before you take action on anything. With that card being reversed, you deserve love. You are lovable. It's reversed. It's the opposite. So there may be some moments where it might be a, oh God, I can feel this coming on. Oh no, I'm not lovable. Nope, can't do. Oh no, getting my running. Me and my sister used to tease around and say, it's time to get our running shirts on. Oh, we ain't doing this. Okay. This is about taking and sitting in it for a minute. If you have what I call the romantical going on. Okay. So for right now, that's only for Pisces that have the romantical going on, or you're getting ready to take a step. You're being asked to just chill, take a minute and sit there in it for about a week. Just this week, don't take any action on it, but there is action coming soon afterwards. Make sure that you get it all worked out in your head. And there's no more sitting here feeling like you don't deserve love. And it could be on the other party as well. But I really feel this is directed towards you, Pisces. Okay, so like I said, Pisces, real quick, talking about it's your card is time to take action. This is something you decided in Aries season. Romance is in the air for some. So others of you, it's about somebody who is basically trying to become a wedge between two people. The other one is Pisces is getting ready to give the boot to people, places, and things that are literally not just irritating them, but sitting there serving no purpose in their life whatsoever. You know, it's like the ones that I was using the example in Coffee Time Tarot. If they are sitting there poking little holes in your boat, and they're pretending they're the best thing on earth, it is time to throw them overboard. I'm sorry, I'm not the nicest person, but it's time to give the boot to people, places, and things that are holding you down so fully. All right. And another one too, Pisces, I feel like saying this before I move on, and this is the Ram. Do watch out for a stubborn person. And this is not just this month. This is just, I felt like doing these because I feel like a lot of people, this is action, nothing but action coming here pretty soon. And see, here's the thing, is it's not quite time to take action now. Right now, you're being asked to reflect. Okay, reflect and reflect in a balanced way. Okay, so overthinking, all that, you need to sit there for a hot minute and make sure, because this decision, I'm seeing the 8 of Wands in my head. This is going to go for all zodiac signs. That's why I feel like giving these short messages, is for the simple fact, I keep seeing the 8 of Wands. Once whatever this starts, whatever you implement in your life, what clearing out of toxic people, places, and things, if you're moving towards romance, if you're moving towards, we got the wedge, getting rid of people that are basically holding you down, just because you want to move forward. The 8 of Wands is action, and it's fast action. And here's the thing. Once it starts with the 8 of Wands, there's no stopping it. So make sure, that's why you're being asked this week that you are to sit here. You're to sit here in it. And you're not to take any actions, especially if it has to do with the romance part. And it was the other card where it was reversed, where you know what, you're still getting right with how you feel. Okay, so just sit in it for a hot minute, because once you start this is going to change your life. Period. Okay, so these are no small bean things that you're going to be doing. You're clearing out, and you're moving forward. All right, Pisces, that was yours. Let's see here. I'm going on to Aries. Aries is next. Just real short messages. I'm going to roll through these. Each zodiac sign should be able to pull pieces and parts out. This is not quite like coffee time tarot, but you know what? I just felt like doing this because I think that I got it. Yep. Nice. Aries. All right, Aries, you are coming out of what I call a dry period. And I do believe with this dry period, what's this doing here? I want to make sure I can see everybody. With what I call the dry period is it's actually a lot with the financial. And some of you, it has to do with the nest egg, okay? A nest egg, but there's vulture as well. Hold on, make sure I can see everybody. There you are. Okay, so for this one right here, I saw nest egg. Okay, so this is what, Aries, your message to you is you're on your way to good fortune after a dry period, whether it was in life, love, materialism, okay? You're coming out of what I call a dry period. Hello. But see, the card that came up is I saw nest egg in my head, but here's the thing. That wasn't the nest egg I saw, but this is because you are supposed to be focusing, Aries. This is for Aries, short read. You are to be focusing on your good fortune with the beetle, because you're coming out of this. You're leaving how you felt in the past. You are revamping how you think about stuff. You are revamping how you are focused on your money and those who are important around you. When I saw this first glance, I just got a glance up and I'm like, oh, I saw a nest egg. And then I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's the vulture. All right. You are getting ready to take action as well. Every single zodiac sign. I know that's why I wanted to do this now. You're getting ready to take action. Right now, you can feel this good fortune coming in. Even though there may be vulturous people or vulturous situations where it may be draining your money or materialism or whatever it is. It's just draining. Some people may be draining you as well. You're focused on your nest egg. It's like Aries has got tunnel vision. And that's good. You've got tunnel vision on your goal for good fortune because you're open to receive. You're open to receive good things. You're no longer sitting here around the vulturous people, the leeches. We're talking the ones that are actually have to do. And that also can be about coming out of anxiety, depression, just not feeling so hot about yourself. Here's the thing. You're not going to be sitting there anymore. Why? Because you don't have time for it. Aries is not a sign that has not missed it either, that there is action needs to be taken. And that's what you're doing. Moving yourself towards moving yourself towards a better life that is for you and for some of you with your family as well. Let's see here. Aries. Yep. All right. For some Aries, what could this be about? Oh, okay. Some of this could be about vulturous situations that you may be having to handle. So you're actually, for some of you Aries, you're being asked not to jump on this quite yet. You're to sit here in this week because there may be fresh memories, fresh things that's happened on your brain that you just kind of need to sit there before good fortune's coming to you. But I'm also seeing a scenario here as well, which I will go ahead and put that message out to somebody on here because it actually has to do with somebody who's passed away. And it actually has to do with vulturous people who are after the values of Earth, which would be like, you know, that's vultures. What do vultures do? They take things. Okay, so anyway, don't take action on this quite yet, if that sounds like you. Someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. This situation is going to be coming to an end. That one message was just for somebody. Since this is live, that was just to hit home with one person. But the rest of you, Aries, literally, it's good fortune. That is what you're focused on after coming out of what is a dry period, whether it is materialistically dry or it's emotionally or spiritually dry. You are coming. It's kind of like starting to, the winds of change have blown and you feel it. And so you're wanting to take action. You are definitely coming. And if you've been in a dark period in your life or worried that maybe somebody's against you, if you've got enemies, you'll be taken, and trust me, you're just gonna be walking over because you're gonna be ending that part of your life as well. But you're being asked to sit here in it for a minute because you do feel that there is some good coming, but it's just literally, there's just, for some of you, it's like there's something sucking the life out of you. That's what it's been doing for a while now. But here's the thing, as you feel the winds of change coming, and here it is. This is for Aries. I'm on Aries now. I just did Pisces, so you guys can rewind it. This one right here, good fortune is coming. Even you're coming out of a dry spell. That's what I get. Someone is going out of your life. Some of you are literally just kicking people and just saying, that's it. You know what? I'm focusing on my good fortune. I'm going to water my own plants. I'm going to water my own field. I'm going to take care of me and mine. That's what I'm going to do. And there's the road. Some of you, this actually, I don't like using this too much. Example is energy vampires, people who just have and I don't like using this one either, but this is going to hit home with an Aries on here. People who have narcissistic personalities that are literally just like vulturous, and it was, let me see, it was just Pisces I just did. And I'm telling you, I saw the boot too. So this is another Aries. You guys are getting ready to really just clean out life, clean out people, situations that are really just weighing on you. You're done. Okay. This is going to be clearing out here, but it's not quite to take action yet. It is time for you to kind of just sit back. It's time for you to just kind of literally just don't overthink situations. This week, you're being asked not to take and jump on actions on it, because sometimes you need to be clear thinking when it goes down. Hello. Hi, Miss Colleen. All right, guys. If you guys do like my content, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up and hit the bell, because I'm going to be hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to be basically moving over to YouTube. I'm on Facebook all the time on Roosters Peacock. All right, so we're on Aries, and you guys are welcome to say hi. I won't be saying much more than hi until I get through all of them, and I'm going to do all 12 zodiac signs. All right, Pisces, you've already been done. Aries, done. Taurus, you're next. Okay. Taurus, in Pisces season, you're being asked to meditate and contemplate before taking action. You know, I think this is going to be taking action. That's what the entitlement's going to be. That's what it's going to be titled to, is because, and you're getting ready to take action around the moon, March of the worm moon. That's instantly what I'm getting here. Taurus, for some of you, the message is nothing will come of this situation. Others, it's a little bit farther out towards the moon is what I'm getting. Okay. Meditate and contemplate on this. Really get balance. Yep. Taurus, conclusions are within reach. All right. You are at an end of a cycle. And Gemini, if you are a Taurus borderlining the Gemini with the birthday so close together, this will apply to you definitely big time. It could involve a Gemini, but I really think this is going to be hitting the home with the ones who have the birthdays on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. That is the answer. You may have even found that you're sitting here, Taurus, and sitting back and contemplating, really thinking things out. Conclusions are within reach, because, I mean, it just seems like everything's within reach, but it's just not that it's veiled. I don't think it's veiled. That's not what it is. I think there's a hiding here. I'm not sure exactly where this is going yet. This is just a general. And others of you are asked to really just set within your peace within this week in Pisces season, and before you take action, okay? Because you already know what you want to do, but I am seeing fear for some, okay? Well, we'll find out what this is about real quick. Meditate and contemplate. Go with the flow, okay? Let's see. The next one here is nothing will come of the situation. I think that's a single message for Taurus. Okay, so we'll take all this off the board. And if you've been sitting here, had a situation going on, the conclusions come. It's coming. It's coming quite quickly, and it's going to be around the worm moon, is what I get. And a Tuesday is standing out. So with the worm moon, it could be. I usually get stuff 3 days before, 3 days after, whatever it applies to you. Okay, nothing's going to come of the situation. whether it's a argument or whatever it is, okay? That, for some reason, I felt like saying that. Whatever it is, it's a misunderstanding is what I feel. Nothing's going to, it's out in the future a little bit, so that's kind of a heads up. But anyway, for those of you who are on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini, your message is communication is the key. And I am seeing what I call the romantical deck. All right, romantical deck. All right, I feel like doing that one here. Okay, communication is the key. So what I'm seeing right here, and this is going to be hitting a Taurus. Yeah, it feels right. Taurus to Gemini. It's on the cusp right there. It's going to hit home with you guys. Anyway, it's talking about communication. I'm seeing this. I see the hand keep moving away. Sabotage, rebuild, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Okay, so you know what? Whether this is you or it's the other person, they are constantly working on it, and I do believe you are too. And the end result here is there's equal kisses here. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay, so there's, you know, on that one, nothing will come of the situation if there's something that's going on at this moment. That's what I feel. So don't take action on it. Don't assume. And yep. Oh, this is a runner chaser scenario. This is only going to hit home with some. Yep. There's insane chemistry between these two, and I'm telling you right now, like each other equally, having fun. It's just a hiccup. Somebody needs to speak up, speak their truth. That's what I get. Somebody's got their hand over their mouth and they're too far up in their head. That's what I get. Yep. But you know what? If you are a cross watcher and you've got something going on like that, and communication is something that's been kind of lacking in this area, being lighthearted and finding out the answers are coming. And I think it's gonna come more towards the moon. It's gonna come in March. That's what I feel. Because you know what? It's just, there might be even some silent treatment going on, or it seems like that, but I think really somebody's just up in their head making a decision. Okay, that's what I got with that one. All right, Taurus. Go back. All right. Okay, Taurus. Your message for not this month, this week, because this is going to be, action is coming. Yes, you need to be taking it, but don't take action yet. Okay, you need to be implementing this. This is stuff that you just feel like getting going on immediately, and you're just like, go. Okay, you're being asked to hold on for a minute, just 1 minute. Okay, just sit here for this week. That's why. Slow down. And the only ones that should be, any zodiac signs that should be taking and moving any kind of action are the ones that are not sitting here spinning around. Here's your intuition. I use this example on Coffee Time Tarot. Okay, when your intuition's on point, it matches up, right? But if you're sitting here looking at a situation, let's use this communication as a key with Gemini, okay, which would be the Taurus that's on the Gemini cusp. You're sitting here and you've got your intuition on point. But if you've got, if there is more than one person involved, or the situation is farther out and it's not quite seen the way, you can't see everything, then you've got your on point intuition. This is not a Loki effect that's going on this week and going into March. This is just really need to ground yourself. That's what. So anyway, intuition on point. But when you start thinking all this out, oh, why are they acting like this? Why are they acting like this? Okay, we got the squirrel moment. And so your intuition, you may have on point intuition. Hi, Miss Monica. You may have on point intuition, but here's the thing is, if you can't center yourself and don't overthink situations right now, you're just being asked to sit, and you just be able to sit within your silence. Just sit there. The answers will come. The answers will come. Okay. That is what you're being asked to do. Others of you that have already are not having the squirrel moment, you're not having you've got the on point intuition, it's a go, then take off on your journey by all means. But if you're having squirrel moments and you're thinking one way, one moment, and another way the next moment, sit there for this week. It'll get very clear, especially around the moon. Okay. Anyway, the message for Taurus. Okay. We got the 8 of clubs. Love these. These are my antiques. We got the 8 of clubs, card of balance, harmony and quiet and delight. Sit in your quiet. Delight in the peace. It shows the ability to enjoy life with less emphasis on material things. Yeah. Some of you guys have just been going, just chasing that, having to chase that coin. You're being asked to sit there in silence. Really just take a minute and just really sit within your own silence. If you're jumping around because you can't sit still, I'm telling you, it's not the week to be making any decisions right now to have to take action. Give it a week and you'll be feeling more grounded. Okay, so anyway, there is a promise of happiness to increase with the years and an appreciation of simple things. All right, sitting within your silence, taking just taking a moment. All right, that's what I get. What do you want? One more. This is definitely going to be hitting home and showing me the King of Clubs. Okay, this is definitely the personality that this could be about this person, or it could be directed towards this person. Hi, Miss Scorpio Sue. Give you a sign on this one. This is a Taurus cusp that's going into Gemini. They have the borderline birthdays. That's what I'm getting. All right, card of balance and harmony. Really got to make and decision. That's what I get. The decision has to be made. That's pretty much what this is about. But you need to sit in it for a minute, because there's been a lot of overthinking is what I get. And this is just over general for all Tauruses. Basically, just sit in it, okay? Unless you're 100% certain and your head's not spinning. Okay, this is going to describe the person, okay? A man with diversified interest. He is laughing on the outside and crying on the inside. This is unresolved pain. This is somebody who is very good about hiding their unresolved pain. But I think here's the thing. Let me see if I'm right here. I think so. Yep. Depression, anxiety. I don't feel this is about a vulturous person. Although there may be thoughts of a vulturous person in this head, in this person's head. Okay, so anyway, this is just general. He's laughing on the outside and crying on the inside, inwardly secretive and many talents. So he's like a jack of all trade, but he's a king. So he's been doing this for quite a while. He's often lonely and needs sympathy, appearing with the Queen of Spades, which does not see that anywhere. We're not going to go there. This is about a decision. That's about a decision to drop the past and live in the now. That's what it is. And that's what, if that sounds like you, whether you're involved with this person or you're the one watching this and you are that person, it's time. It's time. Okay. That kind of came out of nowhere. Yep. Axe. Okay. Now underneath here, I don't feel like looking at the words. What does an axe do? It cuts, and it cuts clean, and it cuts fast, right? That is your message, Taurus. Whatever stuff, especially when you're kicking off into March. When you're kicking off into March, you are being asked to literally just cut through the BS of everything and just take action. But make sure your brain is settled. This week, you're being asked to sit back in it. If you're sitting in here and your brain is not scattered all over the place, get busy. Get busy on it. Get moving. Because you know what? You're right. This. It's not just in March. It's going to be the whole freaking year, and it's not going to be a bad one. It's all in how you look at it. Hi, Danny. Only 30 minutes, Miss Sue. Well, luckily you'll be able to rewind it. But I don't know. I just felt like I just did coffee time tarot yesterday, and I thought, you know what? Because I have some other stuff. Because you guys know I'm an artist and stuff, and I was going to be working on some stuff, and I was like, you know what? I think I really want to go on here and just hit every single zodiac sign, because I think some people are getting ready to jump when they shouldn't, because everybody feels that they need to get moving on something. So here's the thing is, don't prematurely do it. Okay. Right now, some of you, it's just, you've got to get the brain settled. You must be sitting here in your balance, you must find the peace in the quiet. If you can't sit there in the quiet, oh, hell, don't start anything right this second. Just give it a minute, especially because I'm telling you, the decisions that zodiac signs, all of them, not just Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, the ones I've got done so far, not just you guys, everybody, the decisions you kick into gear this year, and some might say, oh, I don't know about that. Oh, I do. I could bet you money on it. Whatever decisions you make right now, and these are not small. This is not small ones. This is kicking off in different directions, really going to launch your life forward. I'm telling you, whatever you guys are kicking off, you really got to sit in the silence of it first. Okay. Because I've seen that 8 of Wands. I mean, this is an 8 of Wands moment over the whole reading. It is a time to take action, but not yet for some. Okay. So if you can sit within your silence and see everything in a calm brain and a calm mind, and you see a path clear, and you're not uncertain about it, go. Don't waste any more time. Get off here. I mean, you can rewind this later. Others of you, if you're sitting there and you're just like, well, I know what I want to do this, but tomorrow I'm not sure. No, you may feel like you got to start action, because it could be a false start. So I guess what I'm doing right here is The reason I want to do the reading is because I make sure people don't start false starts. Okay, because it's not really a false start, but if you kick it off too fast, that's exactly what it's going to be, is a false start. It's going to be a false to you, to your soul, to your spirituality for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so action is coming, and it's going to be around the moon, and you guys, all zodiac signs are going to be going. This whole year is busy, but the 8 of Wands, once you start it, whatever decision it is, you can't stop it. So got to clearly think on everything, and some of these are major decisions. Hello. Line up your duckies and execute. Okay. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Real quick messages for Gemini. And this is all about taking action. I do agree action needs to be taken, but if you, yeah, I'll get to Leo. I'll get to it here in a little bit. But if you guys are sitting there, and like I said, if you're certain, go for it. Don't mess around, because like I said, a lot of you guys really need to get moving on stuff. But others of you, if you're having a squirrel moment, take a minute and sit in it this week. Literally. I mean, in your mind, still take those actions, but until your brain, you need to be able to sit in your own silence. And then some of it has to do with uncertainty. You need to be certain about your decisions. Okay, Gemini, let's see here. That's what I do. Gemini, what are you being asked to do? Step out of your comfort zone. And how are you supposed to be doing this? With confidence. It could also involve a Leo person. All right. Dum-dum-dum. Some of you Geminis, your commitment is being tested. All right. Let's just do a real quick one here, because you know what, Geminis, here's the thing is I know Geminis. I've got friends who are Geminis. My boyfriend's a Gemini. I'm telling you, one day it's one thing, the next day it's another. Okay. Everybody has days where they can be night and day, but Geminis, you have a way of, Pisces does too, except they're more fluid. And with the water signs, my Lord, I'm a water sign. I do understand this. Sometimes it gets a little bit with the, well, how do I describe it? Scorpio, stinger. Okay. Water signs definitely amp up. But Gemini, it's just like step out of your comfort zone. It's like confidence one day, not confidence. If you're back and forth on this, Gemini, don't move forward this week. If you are certain and you're like, I got this, but I got this. You can't tell me nothing. I got this. Then don't do anything, because you know what? That's called ego. I don't know why I felt like saying that. You're to walk through this humbly, and I don't know what this is about. You were to walk because that's it. It's like a duel. It's a duel back, and it's like a battle sometimes. But this is a good way. It's going to make you feel good. And just make sure that when you come off in your confidence, it's, you know what? I've got this. I've done this. You know, humbly, not the, I got this. Oh, I know. Whatever. Okay, so you're being asked, just really, if you're feeling back and forth on it, like it's exciting when stuff happens in your life. Because especially for the Geminis that are stepping out of their comfort zone, whatever it's about. Some of you, it has to do, your communication is being tested. Let's check the communication being tested, because stepping out of your comfort zone, that's a flat message for Geminis. Okay. You guys are pretty confident people. Definitely. I know quite a few Geminis, and I tell you what, definite confident people. Matter of fact, this could be involving a Leo as well. If you're a Leo cross watching this, you might want to kind of look into it. It says your commitment's being tested. Okay. So anyway, Gemini, what are you being asked to? You're number one, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. That's what I get. Confidence is your key. All right. But while you're paying, because you're doing the duel, okay, this week especially, and you're getting ready to launch something. Definitely, I feel that. Pay attention to your work. I don't think it's so much about well, it can be. It depends on how you take this confidence. If you take it from the, I got this, to the, this is great. I'm on the right direction. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. It might be something new. This could be about relationship, whatever it's about. Paying attention to the fine details is the message I have for you. Okay. Now this one here feels separate. This feels separate from this. Confidence is the key to success, but keep it in the humble lines. I'm going to get all kinds of comments on that, but yeah, I'm blunt too. Anyway, desk, pay attention to your work. I think this is more about going into the situation, whatever it is, whether it has to do with love, spirituality, materialism, starting a new business, whatever this is about, stepping out of your comfort zone, Gemini. Confidence is your key to success. Some of you, this is about picking up and being in a complete new place. That's what I feel. You're paying attention. You're learning this. You're going into this. The way to be very successful at this is to go into it as a learning lesson. You're learning new things. Life is about learning. There's always something to learn. You're taking it humbly, but that's the right path. And it's going to end up being quite happy. Some of you are not walking alone. I'm seeing 2 pins. Okay. Big time. That's all I feel on that one, because you know what? I mean, if you're right there in that one, go. Don't even shut this off. You can watch it later and get to action. Okay. If you're Gemini that's sitting there and got out of your comfort zone, but if you're not out of your comfort zone, and some of you, it's about stepping forward. Some Geminis, it's time to step forward. And for some reason, it involves 2. Okay. Whether it's two different projects, 2 different jobs. Hopefully it's not 2 different people, but whatever. Y'all do you. Confidence is your key. I think it's stepping forward and really showing the real you. That's what it's about. While paying attention to the details you need, don't getting distracted. Don't get your mind focused off of what you're supposed to be doing, because I'm seeing the 2 of Pentacles where you're juggling, but it's balance. You've already received your balance back and this is not received. You took your balance back in 2022. It might have been a hiccup in January, but you move forward. I got that. All right. So if you're the ones that you're sitting there and you're good, like I said, stop this and you can watch it later. Get to action, implement it. Love, life, spirituality, materialism, whatever it is that you've got your eyes focused on. If you're not, and you're not sure and you're not out of your comfort zone yet, give it a minute. Okay. All right, Geminis, let's look at this one real quick. Your commitment. Okay. I'm actually seeing the month of May for this. What? This one right here is your commitment is being tested. But you know what? I think since this is being done live, I do pick up on people. And I'm going to tell you right now, I really think that this is going to hit home with somebody who's on the live here. The month I'm seeing in my head, and your commitment is being tested, whatever it's about, it's what you believe in, who you believe in, who supposedly believes in you, who's sitting in your corner. You might already be getting a taste of this in February, whatever this is about. Loyalty is what I'm getting. Okay. Loyalty, fidelity, whether it's friends, family, lovers. Okay. So it's definitely somebody on here, probably a male. Anyway, what I'm seeing is you will see this happen in May. You will really see the truth of it in May, especially around May 12th. Yep. Okay. So that's what that's for. I don't feel like going any farther than that. That was just a quick message for somebody on here. Anybody who's popping on here, I'm going to go through all the messages. That way I'm not just, as I'm sitting here, if I pick up on somebody and I'm supposed to say it, I will. Other than that, I'm not going to be answering anything until I get through all the zodiac signs. And at the end, I'll draw 1 card. Okay. And then I'll give you a short message. Okay. As long as I have time. Okay. I'm going to drink. Okay. So Cancer, you're next. Cancer. All right, Cancer. Coming out of your shell. You're coming out of your shell. Yep. Stale and stagnant. If you've been stale and stagnant, you're getting ready to show people who you truly are. That's what I'm getting, Cancers. No longer hiding. What? Working through your fears. Okay, so this is about Cancers who are actually getting balance back in their life. They've been working on this from some kind of realization they had back in, and it could involve a Capricorn, but I really think it actually has to do with back in Capricorn season. You actually were sitting here and a realization came to you. And it's showing me right here, we've got working through your fears, but it's showing me Scorpio. That could have been a realization of something that happened back in Scorpio season, or it involved a Scorpio. Your hard work is paying off in Capricorn season. Okay. This is something you implemented in Capricorn season while you were still balancing out your fears. Okay. That's what I get. Some of you, some Cancers, this could have been about news that you received. In this news, I'm telling you right now, the energy is gaining momentum. The answers are coming in June. All right. The end result of this, because I do feel there's fear involved here and whatever it is, it's something you're not talking about to everybody, something you're keeping quiet to yourself. And then I'm going to read this a different way. It's a win-win outcome is the forecast. And for others of you, balance is going to be restored. Okay. Justice will be served. That's what I get. Okay. Let's read this a different way, because that definitely only hit a couple people on here. All right. Cancers. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go on those. Those are just general messages for somebody's on here. sweet. All right. This is going to hit home with the Cancers who have sitting here and they have basically already, you know, it feels like they're waking up from a sleep and slumber. That's what's going on. It says emotions are running high. Before, this is definitely going to hit the Cancers that actually have been very quiet about a situation. Excuse me. Very quiet about a situation. They may have actually kind of went up in there, put their shell over top of them. Okay. You're not acting the same this time. That's what I get. Emotions are running high. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. This is a launch forward. This is the action again for another zodiac sign. Every single zodiac sign, you've got action coming. It's how, you know, are you going to jump on it now? Or if you're not square in your head and how you want to do stuff and you're still swirling around and what you're, okay, then you're asked to be in the reason I felt like doing this, I can see it now, is because if you haven't got the straight and narrow path, what you know what you're going to do is this week is you're asked to sit in it. If you're certain emotions are running high, don't let your past hold you back, surrender to the divine. Okay, surrender to the divine. That's the path you're being led to spiritually. And this is literally going to lead you in the direction. It's like a life path. You can feel it. If you're a Cancer and you've been sitting here and you can feel yourself being led and you're certain of this and you're ready to go and you're not you decided I am not. And if you haven't got there, I guarantee a lot of you Cancers this week, I'm not letting my past hold me back, because honestly, the past, and I do understand this. If you haven't watched my other videos, I do understand this. Don't let your past hold you back. No matter what's happened to you, the past was 3 seconds ago. You can't change it. You move on. Surrender to the divine, surrender to the path. And this is the path that you felt like you're drawn in, that's for your better, your highest good. That's what it is. Emotions are running high, and they could be especially around the worm moon, March 7th. Your emotions may be taking and running very high. That is kind of normal around the moon, but these are decisive decisions that will bring on the 8 of Wands for you Cancers, big time. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I really think this is going to hit home with a lot of Cancers that are sitting here and says, don't let your past hold you back. All right, I'm surprised I don't see a fear card yet, because this is what I'm getting. This is not all of them, all of you guys, but some of you, it's going to be emotions are running high. You know that you're basically being divinely guided in a path and you're going for it. I mean, you're going for it. And it says, don't let the past hold you back. Okay, so here, Cancers, this is going to hit home with the Cancers that if you've always been used to complete crap, where something seemed like phenomenal, it was going to be great, and it could be relationships, it could be maybe you started a business and whatever, it went boobs up or whatever, whatever it was, spiritual path, and it ended up being one that didn't work out for you, or it seemed like everything stopped you. Don't let you, whatever's happened in the past, you may have, especially around the moon on March 7th. That's why I felt like doing these are heads up. You may be feeling oh God moment. Okay, the path that you've chosen, this is going to definitely be hitting home with the ones that are not swirling around in their brains, but they have taken a path and they've chose this path. They know where they're going, and they're like, yes, it's everything, you know, it's what you want. And then when you get to it, it's like, it's an instant past reaction of, oh God, no. Oh no, something's wrong here, because it's too good. This is not going to work. I don't know. Self-sabotage. So for some of you Cancers, if you've been feeling like you've been spiritually guided and directed and divinely in life, and you're on your life path, I'm going to tell you right now, and you know it. This is not something like, oh, well, I got a boyfriend and they were out last week, which is not true. I'm just using an example. They were out last weekend with Melanie, whoever, Amy, and Beth. I don't know. Okay. But they come back and it's great. No, this is not really going off me. I'm just using an example. I was sitting here thinking, wait a minute, there's going to be a lot of people watching this. There's a lot of people with those names. But anyway, you guys get the gist of it. You don't, that's the past. But if you're sitting with somebody that's not like all over the place, we're just using an example. It could be about business. It could be starting a new adventure. It could be like literally some of you, it's a complete life change, literally picking up, moving, starting a new way of living. That one's a big highlight for March, big time. And I know March, a lot of people move, but that's not what this is about. If it's one of those where this time it's the right way, it's the right way, but you may have a fear moment. So Cancers, you're being asked to sit there in a minute. If that's how you're feeling, just don't let the past hold you back. 3 seconds ago was the past. You can't change it, but you can change now. and you can change your reaction or you can catch a reaction. Okay. All right. What do you want? Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, everybody. Okay, so Cancers, that's what I got for you on that one. Actually, I want to pull one more. All right, Cancers, definitely, especially around the moon, which would be the warm moon, March 7th. And actually, some of you, it's going to be this weekend. It does say that if you feel like somebody around you has been building walls up around you, this could probably be friendship, family, lovers. If you had a situation going on like this, it's just a misunderstanding. Okay, don't put too much into it and don't listen to gossip. All right. Let's see, who's next here? Leos. Leos, my lions. All right, Leos. All right, let's see here. No, I'm not going to read that one. It was just representation. It was Leo. Leo. Okay, you saw me. I shuffled them. Step out of your comfort zone. All right. Yepity. Oh, nice. Confidence is the key, Leo. Boy, Leos, I tell you what, that is one zodiac sign right now, and I just talked to one of my friends who's a, yes, I get that one. Yep. Okay, I just talked to one of my friends that was a Leo yesterday, and I tell you what, this is just part of the course for you Leos. I mean, you guys are stepping up and you're stepping out. And I don't mean that in stepping, you know, don't put a bunch into that one. Stepping out and really showing the world the real you, okay? You're about to launch. That's what I'm hearing. Whatever area of life you're in, whether it's spiritual, I mean, I keep repeating that. I'm not going to. You guys get the gist of it. You're getting ready to launch. This is not a, I might do it. No, you're going to take off. You're going to take off with like a mother, all right? With intentions. But first, a lot of you have to step out of your comfort zone. But once the funny thing is once you guys step out of your, I know a lot of Leos, and I can tell you, once they step out of their comfort zone, oh my holy Lord, don't get in their way. Don't do it. I love Leos. I love every zodiac sign, but I tell you what, some, each one, if I can tell you a little bit about each one, some of the experience, their personalities, they all different. And each zodiac sign, even though you may be a Leo and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of y'all, each one has a little bit more quirk to it than the other. You know, it's kind of cool. All right. Anyway, your message here is before you make this launch forward, and that's what I'm hearing is launching, getting ready to launch it. Whatever that means to you, Leos, whether it's really shining and showing people the real you or launching a business, whatever you're getting ready to launch, you're getting ready to launch. You're not just taking action. You're like, some of you, I hear, out of here, launching. Okay. However it applies to you, Leos, this right here, it says, don't let pride get in your way, which basically is don't use the shadow side of yourself is what I'm getting. Others of you are being asked to step out of your comfort zone and gain that confidence within self. All right. And how, time frames. I'm telling you, this is for most Leos. I haven't done March monthlies yet, but I guarantee it's going to be showing up in there. Your message is time to breathe out. Take a breath. Take a breath. And it could be involving a Taurus person, but Taurus season is highlighted. That's how I see these. It could involve a Taurus, but it's also talking about not being stubborn as hell too. And I do cuss once in a while. Your dreams need a practical plan for others. It's kind of going back, looking at it, stepping out of your comfort zone, taking time to breathe. Breathe out. Okay? That is the message for Leos, okay? That's what I got. Actually, Leos, you are getting ready to launch. There's no doubt in my head. Virgos. Virgos. What? All right, Virgos, you are being asked this week. And for some of you, you will be pondering this over even more. And this, people, places, or things, some of you are actually, who from the past do you need to release? Who do you need to release? What do you need to release? It's not a how, it's, you know you got to do it. But for some, it's going to be painful. Others of you, it's hanging on to oh, my Lord, what do you, okay. For other Virgos, it's going to be hanging on. Some of you are actually going to be taking off in a situation in March. Okay. What or who do you need to release? Okay. Some of you, it's the past. Some of you are actually cutting cords, and it's going to be in March. And you may have already quickly cut cords, and it may be this weekend. For some, the reason I'm saying that is because there's high tension in some. I can feel that one. But it says with the payo, whatever it is, the emotional support, stuff like this. This is not for all you Virgos, okay? This is just short messages. Do you see that whatever it was full is now spilt and just ruined? That's what I get. It's time to get out of a situation. So if you're sitting in one of these, I think you're not going to wait until March. That's what I'm getting. What or who do you need to release? And there's cutting losses and moving on. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords in my head. And let me tell you what, you're moving on fast. You may lose some more than just, you may lose some valuables, but you know what? In the end, you're going to be feeling, what are unicorns? Not just magical, but they're bright and, you know, it's always, you always see those cartoons where you see the unicorn and they've got a rainbow farting out their butt. Okay. But the rainbow, seeing life in color, however you want to see that. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. You're not going to be feeling the same way by the end of April. That's what I get. But that's going to be hitting home for the Virgo, that you could be cross watching and you could be the one. I'm telling you, you guys, however you want to see this, but whatever it is, it's time to get out of a situation. Now, that's just some Virgos, okay? Others are being asked to, what do you need to release? We've got the pail. The pail has been spilt over, right? I don't believe I'm going to look at the time to get out of a situation. What I'm going to look at is, even though you may have lost some in the past, here it is. This is going to be Virgos who are not going to live in that past anymore. This is about rebuilding and making their own magic within their life. They're not sitting here. You heard the saying, crying over spilt milk. This is where it's just, you're going to let it go. What or who do you need to release? You're going to do it. Okay. So unicorns, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. All right. So it's becoming more connected with yourself spiritually as well, to be able to make these beneficial changes. But if you're not quite there, that Virgos, if you're not quite there this week, just give yourself a minute and set in it for the week, because you will be long. This is going to be fast. This is going to be fast, because every zodiac sign, there is no mess. This whole year, everybody did not tiptoe into 2023. We all kind of skipped in like, what's up? What's coming? Ready for it. Let's go. Okay. That's kind of every zodiac sign has been doing this. All right. So Virgos, you are definitely not one that's going to be messing around. So don't get down on yourself if you feel like you can't make the decision right then and there. It's going to come, and it's going to come quick. That's your Eight of Wands is really releasing people, places, and things, and it's going to come quick. That's what I get. So don't even look towards that past, because I think you're going to slam that door. And for whatever reason, I hear I'm going to nail that shut. That's what I get. Not opening that no more. Okay, let me see. I see everybody. Okay. All right, Libra. One of my sisters on here. She's a Libra. How many Libras on here? Tell me what zodiac sign you are. Libras. Ooh, you know what? I instantly see green, which means it's focused your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Okay, or material possessions, or yeah, balancing. Libras are balanced. That's what I'm getting. Okay, what's this about? All right, there's great changes coming for Libras. This is not just this week at all. Some of you, before I read into this one that's coming in April, this one right here, the first messages is, if you are a Libra that's sitting here in this week and you're not quite feeling balanced, you're being asked not to launch forward. You're being asked not to take the action, just to kind of sit in it for this week and then launch it in March, whatever it is, the decision, okay? Or if you've been feeling more closed down, Libra, you'll be feeling more open to opportunities, people, places, and situations in March, okay? Especially right around the moon. The moon's going to wake you up and balance you, I think, okay? The other Libras, what I'm hearing is the ones that are already in balance right now, and you're feeling balanced, you can feel a taste that something's changing. I don't think action is going to be taken, and I do believe it's going to be action in March. But here's the thing, is you're going to really see the results and be quite satisfied and being open. This is open to opportunities, open to not just opportunities, what? You're closing the doors, you're closing up, you're finishing up old tasks from the past. You're closing. That's what I get. You're opening yourself up. You're closing the past. And how does that mean? It could be old projects. It could be stuff that's been looming over you for a while. It could be paperwork, whatever it is. You're in April. You're closing this door. And it's not just door. It's doors. Okay. Some of it has to, if it has to do with the past and how you think about stuff, you're closing that as well. But really what I'm seeing is you're tying up loose ends so that you can open up to the experience of life itself and actually be able to enjoy some. That's what I'm getting balance. You're bringing balance back into your own life. And for some of you, it's for the balance of people around you. If you are a Libra and you've had a hiccup to where kind of some of you might have completely turned your life upside down somehow. This is definitely highlighting in February, but I really think it was towards the beginning of February. If you're a Libra, your balance will be restored and you'll be feeling much more whole in April. Okay. It's going to come back together. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. That's Libras. Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. How many Scorpios on here? Who we got? Make sure I can see everybody. Scorpios. Zoom. And the end result is Scorpio. All right. What? Yeah, Scorpios. Yep. Okay, this one here, Scorpios. Dang, some of y'all's got some stuff going on. Sometimes me being a Scorpio, I'll go back and listen to some of it and I'll be like, whoa, hold up. Anyway, Scorpios, you guys have been sitting here and you're going to have to kind of go back to the drawing board, and I'm not in a bad way. You just need to, your message is you're going to have to tweak something. And what does it mean? It's a plan. It says your dreams need a practical plan. This could involve a Taurus, but I really think it's actually around Taurus season. I really, truly do. Matter of fact, yeah, we've got, what I'm seeing is we're here in central US, and what I'm seeing right now, it's definitely springtime. So this is around Taurus season. I mean, big time. I'm seeing the flowers. Irises are up. Okay. So yep. Your dreams need a practical plan. So it's like Taurus to Gemini season, somewhere in there. Okay. So anyway, with that one right there, your dreams need a practical plan. And most of you Scorpios may be thinking about this, especially around the warm moon, which will be March 7th. Which I probably will be doing a reading on that as well, like a big one. I think I've already done one. I might do. Well, I've got to get the monthlies out first. Okay, so anyway, with this right here, your dreams need a practical plan. Whatever it is that it's an end goal, and you've got an end goal, and that's what you're working on. The message here is it's not yet set in stone. Okay, you can feel it. You can feel it coming. You know it, but it's not set in stone. All right, your message here is you and your loved ones are safe. It's all going, it's going to turn. The tide is going to turn in your favor is what I hear. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. That's what I get. For some, Scorpio, the message is simply you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. Now going back to the other one, Scorpios, around the full moon, you are to start believing in the impossible, because it'll be another situation where I was using the example of how people react to the past. Something good, very good could be coming. But here's the thing. Is if you're so used to in the past stuff not going so hot, you'll be all excited about something, and then bam, when it's there, it may scare the crap out of you, or you may react to a past pattern. Okay, so believe in the impossible. Believe it, okay? Why? Because Scorpios, you know what, which is very surprising, but it is true, because Scorpios are highly emotional and of the water sign. You are good enough. All right. And that also has full moon. It could also involve a Virgo person or something that stemmed from Virgo season last year. Okay. And I heard got a taste for. Anyway, what is the messages for Scorpio? It's time to release negativity and reactions to the past. It's time to close doors. Okay. There is action coming. And see, the thing of it is this is definitely going to be hitting Scorpios that already in their head, action's already been taken. That's what it feels like. Any more messages for Scorpio? Scorpio, your final message, work through your fears. What I just say, whatever's coming for you here pretty quick. I mean, it's like an intuition on point thing, but don't jump back to the past, because it's not a past. Don't compare it to the past, but it's one that may take you off kilter. That's what I get. Work through your fears. It's just a fear. This is not the same. A lot of people, a lot of zodiac signs are going to be working through that, especially not just this month, not just next month, all year. Yep. Yep. So if you're Scorpio wondering, I don't know, I hope it's not like it was before. There's going to be plenty of material things. That's what I get. That's going to hit home with some Scorpios who will have a lack of. This one right here, we've got the casket, someone going out of your life or an end of a situation. For Scorpios, I hear this is an end of a situation. One more. Scorpios, this will hit home with some. Temptation may test you. Okay, y'all. Y'all do you, but grass is not always greener on the other side. Matter of fact, it's like probably that fake plastic crap. Okay. Temptation will test you, whatever it is. Whether it's, I'm seeing the devil in my head. It could be changed. You know, I don't think it's changed the past. Well, it could be past. That's not what I'm feeling, though. Y'all can figure that out. I'm not going to dig in that one too far. Okay. So next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. In my head, I'm seeing the Sagittarius Moonology card that says luck is on your side. Luck is on your side, but adjustments are required. Okay, be bold and make the first move. That doesn't feel right. Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. Okay, keep looking at the bigger picture. Focus. It's like focus. You know, you can't always take and change the future and stuff like that, but the bigger picture, that intuition where you're on the right path, you can feel it. Look at the bigger picture. Don't just see what's happening. You know, if something goes kind of not so hot that moment right in front of you and be like, I can't do anymore. No, look at the bigger picture. See the whole thing. See the whole big picture. Some of you Sagittarius, is your commitment maybe being tested. All right. Some Sagittarius are feeling the energy gaining momentum. You can feel it. It's getting ready to change. What is the end result here? We've had this one before. It's a win-win outcome is the forecast. Could also involve Libra. Sagittarius, expect powerful change. Okay, let me see here. Sagittarius. All right, so look at the bigger picture right here, Sagittarius. Whatever this is, there's many meanings to the Empress here. But this is a fertile time, okay? Some of you might, if you're going to take that literally, then you might want to be careful. But really what I'm getting at is it says, look at the bigger picture. And we have the Empress. And what I'm pulling from the Empress immediately on here, this is a fertile, brand new beginning, okay? Brand new. Adjustments may need to be required, but you can feel it. You can intuitively feel it that you are on the right direction, in the right path. You just need to look at the bigger picture sometimes. Expect powerful change. Don't expect it to be like the past, right? Some of you may actually have to be bold and make that first step and really step out of your comfort zone. Some of you may actually, for some reason, take on the first-time mother. You might be a mother or a mother substitute for another child. That's what I'm getting. Yep. Others of you look at the bigger picture. As you're looking at the bigger picture, you may be giving you that spark of creativity and the spice of life back. Yeah, definitely. March, you're going to be launching. This is another zodiac sign that's going to be launching, and they are going to be launching, and their arrow is going to hit on March. That's what I feel. Your others' commitment is being tested. All right. That one right there, I feel like that's just a side message right here. Let me see. But you are the master of this. This is definitely going to be hitting home to somebody on here, Sagittarius. Your commitment is being tested. It's showing guarding your heart. But I'm going to tell you what, instantly I got, this is not the past. Yep, don't cage your heart. That's the message for somebody on here. I'm going to leave this one here. No, that's not it. Okay. The end result here, Sagittarius, is a win-win outcome is the forecast. Just continue to look at the bigger picture, okay? That's what you need to do with the Empress. This is a brand new, this is a fertile time. This is the time to lay those seeds down, sow the seeds so they pay off later. Big time, okay? Keep working on it. Look at the bigger picture. Capricorn, you are next. Capricorn. Cappies. One of my friends, Capricorn, and she says, oh my God. All right, Capricorn. See, I saw the luck on your side for Sagittarius. But guess what, Capricorn? All that hard work that you've been doing is going to pay off. Luck is on your side. A fiery climax approaches for you. Capricorn. End result. A win-win outcome is the forecast. Yes, I realize this has come up several times, but that's good. People are bringing balance back into their life. All right. Could even involve a Libra person, Aries person, or a Sagittarius person. All right, Capricorn. Woo, I'll take it. I like the flyers. All right, look at the bigger picture. Some of you, some of you Capricorns definitely going to have a Sagittarius person that is involved in this, or this is highlighting something that you had started And I think it has a lot to do with balance. A lot. You've cleaned out a lot in your life, and you're focusing on you and yours is what I get. Look at the bigger picture. Luck is on your side. You are looking way ahead in the future. Most zodiac signs, they're looking in the future, but really being asked this week to kind of look in the here and now. You guys, I'm going to tell you what, Capricorns, with as busy as you've been, you're definitely going to have to take, especially before March hits, you're going to have to slow down for a hot minute and sit in your silence for a minute. Just a minute. I know. I get it. Why? Because there are going to be some adjustments that need to be required, and you need to be able to sit in the silence to figure these out. All right? But the bigger picture, you're looking at the bigger picture. This is for Capricorn. Man, you saw me shuffle them. Your commitment is being tested. All right? Surrender to the divine. Surrender to your spiritual path where you feel you're being spiritually led. That's what I get. Yep, yep. The energy is gaining momentum. I'm going to tell you what, this is overall, if I did this and I didn't even call on one zodiac sign or start reading just one, I tell you right now, every single one of those would have came out for everybody. All right, that's what I've got for all zodiac signs. If you would like me to pull a card, just put yes. That's all you need to do. Just say yes and I'll pull a card for you. If you guys do like my content, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up and hit the bell. And then I will be, you never know when I'm going to be on. I do have some more stuff I'm going to be doing. Miss Carrie. Carrie. Let's see here. All right. Miss Carrie. Okay. Okay, Miss Carrie, you're being asked to take and literally find your center this week. And I don't think it's just today. It's this week. It's meditation, sitting within silence, within self. That's instantly what I get. Yep. So that you're able to, you have to see, and I know I said one card, but I know Carrie, she's on my Facebook all the time as well. We have the strength card reversed. You need to sit within your silence so you can regain your spiritual strength and literal physical strength as well, because it's been trying. And do know that you are divinely guided. And what I mean by that is you're spiritually protected as well. Okay, you're being divinely guided, even though it feels not. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk into the situation with an open heart, open-hearted. Just go with it. Go with it. Go with it. You're welcome. Who else? Anybody else? Dolores Taylor. Okay. If you guys want me to pull a card, just say yes. Okay. Dolores. Let me see. Where do I want to go with you, my dear? Dolores. Dolores, why is it taking me a minute with you? Because you need to hear a different type of message. That's why. Yes. I think you've had plenty to think about, and I think you just need a message. This is for Dolores. Dolores. All right. Healthy goals. This is not just, this is actually has to do with your health, but it also has to do with your mental health as well. I think there's been a lot of stresses and strains that's been going, this is for Dolores. This has been a lot of stresses and strains that's been going on in your life. A lot of it is not on, that you verbalize, but here's the thing. You need a break from it because as talking is as fast as it's been coming in. Okay. That's how it's been feeling. Healthy goals through contemplation, introspection, and completion. Something's about to complete, whatever that means to you. I can find out what my next step and true calling is. By attending to details and organizing my life, my vocation will become clear. All right, that's what I feel, Dolores. That's the card for you. But completion is the one that was sticking out. I hope that helped you. Does that make sense, Miss Dolores? It's completing. All right, does anybody else want a card? Just say yes, and I'll pull you one. Anybody? Miss Dolores, did that make sense to you? We're at the end of it. We can just be like, do it like, okay, good. We can be like a Do Coffee Time Tarot on Facebook. You guys can just talk about whatever if you want right now. Who knows? I may just be able to pull some more cards as we go. Because I'm not really in a hurry. I had some other stuff. I've got a lot of stuff I got to do. But I was like, you know what? I just felt like it because a lot of people are going to be jumping, but others just need to take a minute. If you guys did like my content, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you would. And if you guys have seen the Coffee Time Tarot, If you guys are new and just jumping on here, if you'd like a card, just say yes. We've already got the reading done, and you guys can rewind it here pretty soon if you like. But if you guys like the Coffee Time Tarot and you want to get in on the lives on that one, I'm going to keep that one on Facebook. And then, okay, Miss Colleen, I'm going to keep that on Facebook on Roosters Peacock. It's hosted by Roosters Peacock page and on Coffee Time Tarot on Facebook. I'm going to keep that over there, and then I'll upload it to YouTube. But there'll be a lot of lives on here. And I'm not going to start new channels. So it'll be all kinds of stuff on here pretty soon. Y'all's about to see the real me. What? Well, good. I'm glad it's helpful. Okay, Miss Colleen. Let's see, Miss Colleen. Spirituality. Miss Colleen, instantly spirituality. Spirituality or spirit. That's what I keep hearing. Hold on here. Where do I want to go with you? Short messages for Colleen. That'll work. If you guys do like my content, please give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not new on the internet. I've just been on Facebook. I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to launch my YouTube. Wait until I start getting all the other stuff going. Yeah, because I'm not just a reader. I'm an herbalist, aromatherapist. I believe in self-sustaining, you know, storing up your own food, gardening. It'll all be on this channel. I was going to start separate channels, but guess what? Y'all is about to see the me. And I'm an artist. And everybody, I want it to where everybody can join in, because that's the thing. I think it's a life's a learning experience, even with stuff like this. See, I love to do readings and stuff, but I think everybody should get involved. All right, Miss Colleen, I didn't forget you. I was still thinking that through. Because for some reason, Miss Colleen, as long as this is taking me, you're round and round about something in your head. That's what I'm getting. It's around and around, or it's the same stuff, different day. Something, it's around and around. That's what I'm getting. See how my cards are going around and around? Okay, show me. All right. You need a break. It says being in the flow. All right. I'm in the flow of the universe. Okay. Your message is, no matter what's going on, keep your eye on that light, on that prize. Okay. Keep it. And do make sure that you take in, talking about savoring the pleasure. I'm going to give you more than one card because I don't know what's going on with you, but I kept going around and around and around. And you're renewing your life. That's what's going on. You're throwing out people, places, and things, possibly even junk. And see, the thing of it is it may not be junk, but you're seeing stuff from a different perspective here pretty quick. And you are cleaning up and cleaning out. That's for Miss Colleen. And if you guys want to find me anywhere, my link tree is attached to this video. All right. Miss Colleen, did that make sense? Yeah, you are decluttering. Card for everybody. Get ready to take action. It's literally within, like, immediately. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. You're already taken off. That's the thing. But like I said, if your brain is not square, and what I mean by that, if you've got too much up in your head and stuff, it's time to take a step back and actually just kind of wait until, because sometimes that on-point intuition might not be on point if you've overthought something so much, and then that's when it starts swirling. Okay. So make sure, if you're feeling like you're not quite sure about stuff, just take a minute and just sit in it for this week. You're just being asked. For those of you that are literally in the air, like the ball's in the air, you know, action's already been taken, but you're just like, I can't, and you're waiting for what? All right, your message is you're very close to achieving your goals. You're going to get a message about this. This is definitely going to be hitting home to especially a female on here. You've already launched whatever it is. I'm guessing you probably have blonde hair, or you have light colored hair. It could be even sandy, like gray possibly, but I'm seeing a light spectrum hair. Your message is, whatever this is, the ball is already in the air. You've already kicked off whatever it was. The intention, your 8 of Wands is already going. Because you decided to take off on a course that you're going to enthusiastically embrace life, boundless possibilities. Your message is, right before the moon, you're very close to achieving your goals, and you're going to get a good taste of this on this weekend. All right. Yeah, hold on here a second. Let me make sure. I want to make sure it's okay. Anybody else I haven't read for yet? Let me see something here real quick. I'll check here in just a second. You guys are welcome to say howdy. I can't see it quite yet. I'll look here in a minute. Like I said, I'm not just a reader of stuff, and I like to get everybody involved in doing stuff because I have a lot of cool stuff that I think people are really going to enjoy. Some of it's going to be fun. Some of it's just life hacks. Some of it, I mean, I was raised in Arkansas for a big, not a large part of my life, but when I was younger, and it really stuck. And nowadays it gets real expensive to do stuff. I'm doing something real quick and then I'm going to look. What do you want? Card of Contentment. It represents a haven from worldly cares, a relief from competition and trouble. There's a warning not to withdraw into this pleasure, rather to seek peace and spiritual growth. I'm assuming I probably just answered somebody on there. I will look here in a second. Give me a sec here. Where did it go? Oh, I know where it's at. I can't. Okay, does anybody else need a card? Just say yes. As you guys pop on, what I'm doing is I'm pulling one card for each person. I've already completed the reading. But right now, we're just sitting back chit-chatting, you guys, if you want. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to find a link real quick here. Oh, I know what I can do. I know where it's at. Grab it real quick. And it's the quickest way to find me anywhere across social networks, okay? So the link, let me see. The link I'm going to put in there is from me. But you can find me anywhere. I'm also going to be opening a online store as well. I'll be launching that, and I'll probably launch it with YouTube as well. Okay, did I miss anybody? Would anybody else like to have a reading? Want me to pull a card for you? Just say yes. Yes, yes. And if you guys did miss the first part of the live, you'll be as soon as I pop off here, I know it goes straight to private. I'll undo the private and make sure it's public. So if you guys are in the middle of watching it or whatever, I'll just immediately fix that, okay? All right, guys, it was a pleasure having everybody on. If you, like I said, if you didn't give it a thumb, you do like my content. Oh, and no, it's okay. Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about video is you can rewind. Yeah, you can rewind, definitely. And I definitely, and actually, Miss Colleen, you kind of had more than one card. And I don't normally do more than one card. But anyway, you guys want to find me? I gave you the link to Linktree on there. That gives me all social media places I'm at. You ought to check out my Linktree. All right, that link right there is me. Because I am all over the place. And if you guys want to get in on more interactive lives, because it's not just going to be readings here pretty soon. So I will do readings still, but you wait. You'll see the channel here in a little bit. She does. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off here. And like I said, check out my Linktree and you can find me about anywhere. All right, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.